Next stop on our world tour, Shanghai, China. A special city for us since one of us lived there for almost 3 years. So we arrived with a lot of excitement. And plenty of memories. But the tone was set early, during our connection in Kunming. Strict controls. Our disinfectant alcohol, lighters, coconut oil were confiscated. And especially our non-CCC compliant portable battery. Ironic, considering where most exploding ones come from. Welcome to China, 2026 version. Upon arrival, we met Adam, our longtime friend who came to pick us up. Very quickly, two perspectives collided. One rediscovering, and one discovering. And then, the shock. Shanghai, which in 2010 felt like something straight out of a science fiction movie, now appears to us like a vision of the future imagined in the 1970s, and left abandoned. Endless rows of 30-story concrete towers, packed tightly together, worn out, with very little nature. Everything feels grey. The sidewalks, the facades, the sky. The atmosphere is cold, frozen. It feels like an old Soviet capital. We took the metro, now payable with Apple Pay, but prices have gone up significantly, around $5 for a round trip. Shanghai has become expensive. We started with brunch among the skyscrapers. 70. A real shock compared to 15 years ago. Then we headed to the city center. Jingan Temple is still impressive, but now there's an entrance fee. We had fun tossing coins for good luck. At People's Square, the park is filled with parents presenting their single children, a cultural shock that reflects a work-driven lifestyle, leaving little room for personal life. We continued along Nanjing Road, a huge shopping street but lacking soul. Crowded, yet with a dull, aging atmosphere. At the Bund, the skyline is still there, but overwhelmed with people. You have to push your way through just to enjoy it, without really feeling the expected magic. In the evening surprise, on a weekend at 10:30 p.m., the streets were empty, bars closed. A ghost town. COVID seems to have left deep and lasting scars. The next day, a change of atmosphere in Dapukiao. Finally, a human-scale neighborhood, more pleasant and lively. Probably the only place where Shanghai still retains some of its former charm. That evening we made up for it with an excellent but pricey Peking duck, followed by a final drink at Bar Captain, overlooking the illuminated skyline. Last day, a visit to Yuyuan Garden, a magnificent traditional complex, refreshing and absolutely unmissable. Shanghai leaves us with a strange impression, that of an outdated future, a city that once aimed to be ahead of its time, but now seems frozen in a communist past. Don't trust social media. Shanghai is no longer that futuristic, vibrant city. It feels dark, grey, lacking atmosphere, and just as expensive as France. My poor Shanghai, what happened to you? Thank you, Adam, for your warm welcome, my dear longtime friend. Next destination, Suzhou.